what's best about Manila is the people. Regardless of whatever situation we're in, no matter how shitty, how good, you enjoy it with the people around you, and Manila has the best people.
We are here right outside Toyo Eatery, just on the end of Chino Roces in the Karrivin development. We're excited to meet Chef Jordy today for a little interview. Toyo Eatery is one of the most acclaimed Filipino cuisine restaurants in the Philippines. Regularly features in Asia's best 50 top restaurants. It's noted for its ingredients, culture, and storytelling through a tasting experience. And we're absolutely delighted today to get the chance to speak with Chef Jordy and have a look at what goes on behind the scenes here at Toyo Eatery. So we're here at the Karrivin complex. We're outside Toyo Eatery. Delighted to be joined by Chef Jordy. I believe it's your 10-year anniversary this year.
Yeah.
You've probably had a massive journey in the last 10 years.
Yes. For me, I've always been interested in like Filipino culture.
Yeah.
But like when I started out cooking, my mindset was really like learn everything I needed to learn from a technical standpoint. Understand what good ingredients were and such. Work overseas, and then like on the journey for me was like the realization that I wanted to connect intimately with the food I could cook. And the ingredients we were working with. And my realization was, regardless of where I was in the world, I didn't have that same level of connection as I did with food I ate growing up.
Where did this kind of passion and this idea to celebrate Filipino food and cuisine in your way, where did that come from?
I really want to be able to cook food I like to eat. And coming home, there was like no question with regards to what type of food I would want to do.
What's been the highlight for you so far over the last 10 years? Is there one?
Like in the beginning, the intention was to really find and work with all of the local producers. The goal for us was to always celebrate local and Filipinos. I feel like we're only at the beginning of understanding what we really have. It's very like, there's so many islands, right?
That's right. I think that's one of the beauties of the Philippines. It's like, it's got so many islands, but it does bring a lot of challenges because you can't get to them all.
There's sort of like this insecurity in a sense of sharing what you have. We see Toyo as sort of like that journey to understand that. And to celebrate it and to share it. Not just with the whole world, but also with Filipinos. We never really expected like how many Filipinos would be like, oh, I didn't know we had this in the Philippines.
I bet.
And the funny thing is like even we didn't. But that's the whole point of doing it for us, is like learning and then understanding.
Halo-halo kakigori. It's actually the signature of Azukitoyo. We'll start off with one of the core ingredients. It actually has 13 different components, but we use the ube pretty much in different ways. So it's an ube foam. We also use it as an ube sauce, an ube chip, and also an ube halaya, which is kind of like a Filipino staple when it comes to desserts. We'll move to the next ingredient that we want to highlight. There's pandan. So for the pandan, it's actually used as a jello or a gelatin on top of the kakigori. And then another one would be the saging. So saging typically as a dessert in the Philippines is minatamis. So we also wanted to incorporate that.
Really good, really good. Just hard to eat. It's melting. I think this is the leche flan. Oh, this leche flan in the middle.
Crispy bits on top and the salty foam is kind of...
It's really good. It's a good mix actually. We're not supposed to be. Yeah, we're not supposed to be.
We're with Kayla. We're in Azukitoyo. You used to be a pastry chef here.
So the role kind of evolved after a few years of being here in Toyo. So now I work under the team called Taller. Taller is basically the think tank of Toyo. We really go to the different communities and really talk to them about the different sourcing practices that we have. So we really go into the detail of how do they grow things. And then, of course, once deemed sustainable, we try to bring it into the restaurant and champion those.
Yeah.
So we don't concentrate only within Metro Manila, but we actually go around to really meet the purveyors that we work with. We have a few from the team also trying to visit the different areas in the Philippines.
Okay.
So we don't just look into ingredients, but we actually also look into different wares, different textiles that we can use from all over the Philippines.
Yeah, because Chef Jordy was telling me that even your clothing and the furniture, it's all from Philippines. Does your team try to source or find the ingredients for all those things as well?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Does this mean you've basically traveled to all 7,000 islands of the Philippines to find those secret ingredients?
We try our best. Maybe not the entire 7,000 plus.
You found this secret ingredient, not so secret, but a very local ingredient called asintibok. Is that right?
Yes, asintibo.
Okay.
It looks like a dinosaur egg, and it's salt that is made in Bohol. So it used to be actually like a dying craft already. But thankfully, when the restaurants started to pick up and use it, it started to boom again. And actually, they're already doing like exports, and we already see it being used across different restaurants in Metro Manila already, and even outside of the Philippines.
And is asintibok like a way of cooking this?
There was a very specific way that they make it. It takes about months to actually have one. So it starts with drying wood with salt water or seawater. Because it looks like a dinosaur egg, it's actually cooked in a small palayok or pot.
Okay.
And then eventually, once you hear it crack, and you'll see that the dinosaur egg or the asintibok has a crack, you actually know that the salt is already cooked.
Brujo. It's actually a craft brews.
Okay.
So we brew the beer and we also brew some coffee. It's like a pop-up every morning, but we also serve it all day.
How long have you guys been here?
Going 4 years this year. A lot of various of people coming here, especially some foreign people. Most of the German people love our beer. Since these beers are locally made, the ingredients are local.
Yeah.
So
You said most of the German people?
yeah, they love our beers.
There you go, guys. The Germans love the local Philippine beer. Who would have thought? Casey, what's your best seller here in terms of beer that's locally brewed?
Actually, the one that you ordered earlier, here, we have Citra. It's one of our best sellers.
Oh, wow.
And it's actually pretty refreshing to drink.
Oh my God.
As for me, I'm actually not a beer drinker myself.
Yeah.
But when I tried to taste that, it was a chef's kiss.
After a hard day chasing antelope around the Serengeti or interviewing people and meeting the great and wonderful people of Manila, I can't
Thanks.
think of anything better than a refreshing beer. So I'm going to try it right now.
How is it?
Oh man, that's really nice.
Citrusy.
You can taste it, but it's not overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really a quite refreshing drink.
Most of our customers wanted to have a very cozy vibe, and if they wanted to have a very slow day, they can actually just do their work here. It's like a very cafe vibe in the morning and in the afternoon, but in the evening, there are a lot of people coming here for the beers. Every now and then, we do have some events.
Carl, you are chief brewer here.
Yeah.
Tell us what's your favorite.
Oh, for my favorite beers is the black rice. Light taste and smoother to drink.
Casey, you've been here for a year.
Yes,
Come
I
from
am.
Mindanao, so it's interesting to get your perspective. What's best in Manila, or best about Manila?
Well, after a year of living here, I can say that Manila is very developed. In the neighborhood, they have a very, very good neighborhood. And the people here are very welcoming. If you ever find yourself looking for a beer, a craft beer, most of our beers are served at Toyo, Black Pig, Matisse, and Automat.
It's just a really great place to hang out.
Thank you so much.
What a pleasure it was to chat with Chef Jordy of Toyo Eatery here in Karrivin on the edge of Chino Roces. What a great little enclave, a little creative quarter on the edges of Makati. Another great Best of Manila edition.